I didn't do a countdown. I just did like an impromptu start streaming.
Oh, way to not tell us what your plans are. Jesus.
Well, there was a bunch of dots on the screen, so I figured we could do it.
Speaking of, this was very unplanned.
Yeah. Oh yes, we're right now. It should be Dragon Quest, but what? It's the Mystery Dungeon and Dragons.
What's going on?
Well, everyone wanted to see the I don't know continuation of last part. We decided to do it again.
Sonic Link was the only one who wanted to see it. I had
Well,
no
you all agreed, so
We were like, yeah, we can do this.
yeah.
I
Um,
hate you all.
Ren, Ren, aka Henry, he's not feeling well right now. He might be joining in later. He may not. He has a headache, so I'm not gonna like force him to come in to do some D&D. I had a headache last Monday, and it just felt like needles on my brain. So I don't blame him if he doesn't come. But we are playing Dungeons and Dragons right now, and I guess on the last episode, our adventurers went through the Ironforge mine, fighting off spiders, and eventually finding the missing town members of Ironforge, mysteriously mining a wall, but they did not engage them. They continued on in the mine, and they came across the creature they encountered on the distraction, the quote-unquote human. After an arduous battle against the quote-unquote human, involving a hypno inside of a gem projecting psychic hurdy beams, and uh, after Henry let off a bomb shattering said crystal, gem, whatever you want to call it, they managed to
Will we save the day?
God damn it, Miss Sonic Link.
defeat all the creatures in the room. And they are now unconscious on the ground, which include this creature, this human quote unquote creature, two spiders, Ariados and Gravantula, and a hypno. Lucius also had a similar experience as Rain, Rafa, Henry, and yeah, that's all who's had it. And they unmasked the quote unquote human, and a puff of smoke happened and left behind a Pikachu in a receding suit. So everyone's pretty battered right now.
Yes.
You're in this room with a kind of caved off. You're the entrance you came in is caved off because of multiple blasts and shatters. Galvantula. Sorry. You know what I mean. So quiet, man. The entrance you came in is caved in, very caved in, with all the shatters going off and blasts and whatnot. There doesn't appear to be any exit to this room. The floor panel that Lucius touched seemed to open, sort of. There's unconscious Gavantula, Ariados, Pikachu, and Hypno on the ground, and that's where you all stand.
Wait, so the floor panel didn't lead to a passageway?
No, it's just open, it seems.
Oh,
Trapped, other words.
Otherwise, it seems you're trapped.
crap.
Your
All right, time to
plans
go tie up some bad guys. Um, yeah,
You do what you want. I'm gonna look around for an exit.
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to take the Pikachu and I'm going to tie his hands behind his back with my rope.
How long is your rope?
like 20 feet.
So you have a lot of slack on this rope.
Tie the hypno to him while you're at it. Tie him up like Scooby Doo.
I'd rather not. If we need to carry him, I'd rather not try and carry two Pokemon, so I'll just tie the Pikachu up for now, and I guess I'll just hold the rest of the rope like a leash or something.
Okay, you still have like 18 feet of slack after this, but okay. All right, so Rodney is investigating the room. Give me an investigation time.
All right,
Rodney.
first roll of the day. I wonder what's gonna happen. Hold on.
Yep.
Investigation.
So
Not a bad start.
you investigate this room, and there's a bunch of blinking lights and contraptions. You have no idea what they are. But amongst it, there is you find a map on the table, and the map. Give me a second.
All right.
Looks like I know the chat disappeared. I gotta give them a map, guys. It looks like that was on the table.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Oh, it's a donjon.
So, assuming the X is where we are now. Guys, can you make any sense of this?
The X says exit, not where we are.
Is it?
Yeah, I've zoomed in. The X says exit.
Does that say left or lift?
Lift.
What says
Okay.
lift?
The black square up top. That's probably where we want to go.
Oh, that says lift. Huh. Based on the layout of the room, can we sort of figure out where we are on this map?
Give me a straight up intelligence roll.
Okay.
Straight up intelligence roll.
Yeah.
You guys may also roll along with me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And for the sake of the session, we'll just have Henry kind of chilling in the back right now. He's not going to help or hinder you.
I don't know.
He's kind of holding his head.
This. I got this.
Do I have the thing? Oh, okay. So, what were your rolls?
19.
Yeah, Rafa got 19, I got 10, Rodney got 3.
Okay, so Rodney and Lucius, you're not very good at mapping. You can't make heads or tails out of this. But Rafa, judging by kind of the route you took, this must be a completely different area of the mine, because it doesn't match up with what you've kind of gone through so far.
It's more complicated than the designs of the entire... It's more complicated than any of Phantom's plans.
We
that's
have
for
a
sure.
map of the next floor of the mystery dungeon.
It's not a mystery dungeon.
Of a non-mystery dungeon.
So, interesting. I think I have an idea of what this is, but my guess is we need to find wherever this lift area is, and then once we do that, we need to go through the rooms until we reach the exit.
Yeah, good question. Only problem is, where do we begin?
Well, we don't really have much other choice outside of this room as of right now in any case. So I'm going to investigate the room as well.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
More investigations.
13.
You got the exact same roll, so you don't really find anything. You just kind of move stuff around, look under some things.
It is a very strange room.
It's a kind of a circular room. You can see above you. There's like the cave ceiling, about 15 feet again. Oh,
All right, what's actually in there?
Thank you, Rafa.
okay. So as Lucius is just kind of like looking around, lifting papers up and stuff, you find on the wall it looks like a door, but there's no way to open it. Like you could see kind of the outline of a door.
An outline of a door.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like you can see the cracks. I don't know. They're very very thin though.
I wonder if we could push it open.
Hmm.
All right, guys, I think I found our way out.
That was quick.
You just have to somehow push open this wall of stone or door.
It's more. It's kind of the same architecture of kind of the. It's metal. It's kind of similar to the metal door you entered to get into here. But
Okay, is any of our orbs reacting?
no, they seem to have just gone dead when you got them, or after this whole
After
ordeal.
after we picked them back up.
Yeah.
Oh, great. This is bad.
So how do you have your little Pikachu friend here? Are you just dragging him or what?
You didn't think of that, did you?
I
We're just dragging him along.
Well,
yeah. I guess I'm just dragging him along. I didn't even think of that.
okay. Well, he's a little heavy, and you're pretty battered right now, so it's a little taxing on you.
Huh.
But you're in front of this door, I guess.
And I'm assuming we can't just step our way through.
It doesn't seem to be opening it when you touch it or go in front of it.
So, I'm assuming that we've already tried pushing it forwards, pulling it out, and trying to slide it left or right.
So I'll let you do all those things with an athletics check.
All right, somebody do that.
I like how you say somebody do that.
That's right.
Okay, that's a pretty good roll, but it seems like it's locked. It needs something to open it. Because it's not budging an inch.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Can we take a look at the Pikachu's person?
His
If
Pokemon?
they have anything in there, if they have anything on
Well, I've been
themselves-
dragging him around, so it might be better to take a look at the remains of whatever suit he has.
Yeah, since you're dragging him, he's kind of out of the suit now.
Aside from the helmet and glove we already took.
May we have a look at that?
Sure. Give me an investigation. The suit, I assume?
Yeah, the suit.
Yeah.
I can't make heads or tails of this thing.
No, there's nothing really. Well, it's an interesting suit, but there's nothing really of interest to you on there.
Jeez, it would be much better if we just decided to break through the walls in hopes of getting back to where we were. This is ridiculous.
Problem is, that's way too much wall for us to break through. I could attempt to, but it'd take way too long with my pickaxe for us to go through the wall, assuming it's even stable enough.
I'm not talking about the cave-in, I'm talking about just breaking through the plain old wall.
Oh. Well, that's metallic, so I don't think we're gonna manage to break through it.
Give
Lot of
me.
ideas.
Everyone give me a medicine check.
We're all dying.
I don't even remember
Medicine.
what my medicine. Oh,
Oh, that's a wisdom.
Lucky number.
Guys, y'all so unwise.
So
I was about to say you're all so unwise.
everyone but Rafa knows that this group of unconscious Pokemon will probably be awake in about an hour.
We need to act fast.
yeah, we can't hesitate.
All right, well, while you figure
I'm
that
out of
out, I'm tying
ideas.
up the hypno.
Do you have more rope?
I have my own rope.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you make a nice little
What?
knot and tie him up. Are you tying him to something, or are you just kind of like hog tying him or something?
Sure, I'll go tie him to a big rock next to the rubble.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find a big enough rock to kind of tie him to.
I'm out of ideas.
And there's still 2
What am I
spiders.
gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm out of ideas on what to do here. What about you two?
Let's think. Can I investigate the, oh gosh, this is going to, be weird. Can I investigate, like, the consoles and stuff like that, try and make heads or tails of them?
So realistically, you should not know what these do.
Okay, figured.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm going to investigate the door then.
I'm gonna go tie the spiders together.
Okay.
How much rope have I gone through?
Well, you have one long piece of rope. Like, how long is your rope?
50 feet.
You got a natural 20.
It needs. Okay. So, you've probably used 3 or 4 feet on the hypno. And Lucius, upon further investigation, you could see a little kind of slot next to the door.
Okay, what do I know? What does the slot look like? What details?
Okay, so there are 2 kind of circles above it. They're kind of they're dark right now. There is a long slot, about give or take like 3.5 inches. And that's all you really see. It's kind of protruding from the wall a little bit.
And we need something to insert into that. That's why I asked check the human. Well, human.
Okay, 2 circles don't look familiar to anything.
They look very similar to like lights blinking on these contraptions all around you. But they're not lighting up right now.
Ah, okay. My meta knowledge tells me that they would light up if we were able to do something, but okay,
Where
what
is
does okay, what about the long slot?
What about it? It's just kind of like a long slot.
Would I have any idea of what would fit inside there?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, okay.
There's a funny idea. Could I lockpick it? Like,
11.
You don't really have any idea. You know it's
Okay.
probably connected to the door somehow, though.
Okay. Rodney, Rafa, take a look at the slot here and see if you can make something of it.
what are you supposed to think we're supposed to do about it?
Make an intelligence roll?
Does Lucius say that out loud?
No. I don't know, look at it and see if anything, if you can see anything.
Make an intelligence roll.
Straight intelligence. All right. What do I know?
No, not again!
We're
Three-
trading our 1s and 20s.
Rafa, you know you need a key here and the door will probably open. this slot is kind of a keyhole, but
You see this?
Unlike-
This is a keyhole.
And
Let him continue. What were you saying, Crow?
and well, it's a keyhole in likes the which you've probably never seen before. It's not doesn't look like an average keyhole, but if you put the correct thing in there, it'll probably open the door. And I'll say with all the kind of looking around the room and all that, you've probably spent about 45 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
oh no.
Can I go hit the hypno on the head with a rock?
Why would you want to do that?
If you do that,
Down.
you're probably going to kill him.
Oh.
Fool.
Hey. He'll kill us all if he wakes up.
And in regards to that, you know that killing stuff in mystery dungeons is allowed because what the Clefable told you, what the Discord told you, is killing that Kecleon, he technically did nothing wrong there because the Kecleon will be back when the dungeon is reset. But killing a Poke...
Not a mystery dungeon, so this would be murder.
Yeah. And that is heavily frowned upon and would probably get you incarcerated in some way.
Sonic gets a nat 20, Strata gets a nat 1. The order has not in a good way, you freaking lunatic!
What do you want to do from here?
So we have no idea, based on all of our looking around, all of our rolls, stuff like that, we have no idea what slot's in there.
Well, you know, some sort of key would go in there. Presumably,
But we haven't seen anything.
you haven't really seen anything that matches that description.
In all
If we were to investigate the room right now with that knowledge, would it be easier to find what slots in there since we're specifically looking for it?
For being the right size, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We're having a hard time just to get this door open.
Yeah.
We all roll nat ones. It's TPK.
So do it in investigation.
Okay, before that, I'm going to, just in case, I am going to cast a level 2 whoops, that was a D20. Wait, oh,
28.
can I have 27? 28? No.
Do that again, please.
Yeah,
Rewind.
14.
14.
Okay.
Oh,
Not bad.
what were you doing?
Cure level 2 cure wounds on myself.
Oh, okay. And your investigation roll?
Yeah, gonna do that right now.
All right.
Yeah. He's gonna roll a 1. No.
Okay.
Alright, so what have we found?
So you look around the room, and you two find nothing, Lucius and Rodney, but kind of under the table in a little compartment, you find this blue kind of card, Rafa.
Actually, that was Rodney that rolled the.
Oh, Rodney! Sorry, the other cat finds it.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, Rodney, you find this kind of blue card-like object that seems to meet the requirements of the key you're looking for.
Could this possibly be it? Well, let's give it a shot.
We're in a
Run up
doom
to the
dungeon.
door and I'm gonna stick it into the keyhole.
And then, boop! And then just the door just kind of shoots open, revealing
Well,
kind of a
yeah.
cave.
A way out.
All right, let's.
Are we going to take that Pikachu with us, or are we going to cut
Yeah.
the road and leave them in here?
I'm going to take the Pikachu with me.
Okay, I'm not taking the Hypno and Spiders with us.
That's probably a good idea. We don't. It take way too much effort to take too many Pokemon, so we'll just take the Pikachu to interrogate later.
Should
So-
I put his pendant back here?
Should you what?
Nothing, actually.
No. No.
Let's just go and unlock the door behind us.
It doesn't seem on the other side of this leads into like kind of a cave passageway. And it doesn't seem to shut from this side. You'd have to shut it from the side inside this room.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
Well,
Want to take our chances,
if you...
you two? 3?
Humans have weird architecture.
Wait, repeat that again?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can only close the door from the side with the slot on it.
Yeah, okay, so no, we can't close the door then. At least without putting one of ourselves inside the room. So we're gonna have to leave the door open.
It's alright.
Alright, let's continue down the passageway.
Okay. So it seems to start to descend downwards, it spirals downwards. But as you're doing that, you hear...
Seems like your old friend is waking up, isn't he?
It's dark down here, too, so I assume you're...
Yeah, I have my headlight on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but you notice a head banging rocks as you're dragging him along. Your friend is waking up.
Oh, gee, could we at least stand him up a little bit?
Okay, everybody surround him and be prepared for anything.
You've got it, Chief.
Henry ground him.
Henry nods, yeah. So... Oh.
Everybody, get ready. Circle them.
Oh, wrong one. He says... Oh, where am I?
Who are you?
He's trying to... He noticed he's tied up. He's trying to get out now. Like, what? What? Let me out! Let me go!
Whoa, hold on. Calm down. We don't mean any harm.
We just have a few questions to ask of you, and we have to ask you to stay tied up until we reach the authorities.
Who? No, you're the... He kind of notices his hands, and he kind of looks at himself, and... What did you do to me?
Nothing as far as I know.
Oh, no. You have to let me go. Where are my Pokemon? Hypno!
What?
Whatever Pokemon you were controlling are currently far outside of your reach.
I wasn't controlling them! They're my partners! Like you would know anything about that.
Oh yes, it's because we're not working together at all.
I would say we're partners here.
I am so lost. What are you talking about, Mr. Mr.
None of your business.
Alright,
Okay,
Mr. Grumpy.
I shouldn't even be talking to you right now!
Why is that?
Because it's part of my... No!
If you wish for us to knock you out while we continue on through this place, we can.
Wait,
And I'd be more glad.
Otherwise, how about we make a deal?
wait, where are you taking me?
We're not sure where we are right now. You sort of collapsed in our exit.
Yeah, but where did you go from there? There was a cave-in.
We went through a door.
You don't know where you're going.
All right, then.
That is correct.
mister.
We don't know where we're going. That's part
Where
of the
are
deal.
we going?
Did you go through the secret door?
With the blue car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what's down here, do you?
Okay,
No,
Mr.
that's
Wise
why
Guy. Then
What I'm
tell
telling
us,
you is,
What are you doing down here?
help us escape, and we might let you escape.
How do I know I can trust you?
I'm a Pokemon of my word.
Then untie me.
What are you going to do if we untie you?
Escort you through what's down here.
How do we know we can trust you?
Well, you don't.
He's got a point there.
Well, here's one thing I can do. Wait. Let me check just to make sure. Just give me a second.
I can't believe you did this to me. Why did you take the helmet off?
I wanted
That's
to.
what.
You had a suit of armor and you were attacking us.
We just wanted to see what it was all about. I had no idea it was gonna be like that.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. So everyone feels this, like, boom. This, field form around you. How big is it?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone is inside of it right now.
And everyone feels compelled to speak the truth.
Yeah. You could choose not to answer, though. Just because you have to tell the truth doesn't mean, you could have to say anything. Let me just get my,
Oh dear God. That's hilarious.
Oh, wait. Everyone makes a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, wonderful. He's gonna match it and we'll all fail it.
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
Is that not how it works?
What's your save DC?
Yeah, it has to beat my save DC. My save DC is 12.
Okay, I did my roll.
Oh, frick. we can't tell whether... let me see.
It's pretty close to a 50-50.
It depends on what his,
Oh, wait.
is.
How does this work?
You could tell he succeeded, Lucius.
Ah, frick.
Yeah.
Of course that would fail.
Yeah. He got 14. Everyone else is free to make it too if you want to defy Lucius and try to beat his.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. Okay, so
Neither of us.
That's what I figured.
Rafa and Rodney are compelled to tell the truth.
It's because we're good people. Unlike some Pikachus we know.
He keeps saying, we have to go back for my Pokemon. I'm not gonna leave them here.
And why should we leave? Why should we?
All
trust
right, Rodney, calm down.
Calm down. I don't
Yes,
want
let
to
me
calm
do this.
down.
Let
You
me
want to get into another fight? That's just what's gonna happen.
let me talk, okay?
You're killing me, Lucius.
Okay. First off, we all can speak the truth. We all are forced now to speak the truth. Therefore, while we can't trust you, you can assume everything that comes from our mouth will be the truth. Do you understand this?
I'll choose to believe you, to humor you.
I mean, he knows the spell was cast.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, does he know if you passed it or not, though? Let me...
That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me read that. I think it's only you who knows.
Yeah, it's just only me.
Okay, well, I'll say he doesn't really know, but he'll, he just says okay, what do you have to say? Because I do have my terms.
All right, my terms are this. There's no way back.
I'm aware of that.
Therefore, at this point in time, we are all stuck in the same situation, and apparently whatever you have is dangerous. Or at least that's the impression I'm getting, correct?
What's down here is dangerous. Have you gone down the lift yet?
No, we have not.
You do
No,
not
sir.
want to go down the lift, especially if I'm tied up like this.
Well, do you want to stay here
Actually,
and
I just realized we
starve
can
to
still
death?
make. Rafa, I talk. Okay. So, since we are both in this bind,
He kind
I
of
will
looks
make
down
a
his
deal with-
he looks down at his ropes and he makes a I'm not impressed face.
I did not intend to make that joke. Anyways, we will, for now, we will mutually agree on a temporary team up. Until we find a way out of here, you and we will both team up with you, and this will include us letting you be free from your binds.
Okay, well, here are my terms. I'll guide you through here. You protect me and my Pokemon, who we're going to go back for. And then you let me go after we're out.
Very well. However, you and your Pokemon must all agree not to try and attack us.
We
Hold
won't.
on. And you're not going to mind control Iron Forge again?
He gives a reluctant sigh, and Rafa only, give me an insight.
Okay. Let's see insight.
Wait, I have great insight. Why am I asking the question?
Okay, Rafa. So, before he even answers, he gave this reluctant sigh as if he seems like really conflicted about something. You don't know exactly what, but he seems conflicted. And he says, I won't.
Very well.
Alright, Lucius.
Very well. I will choose to trust you for now.
Then can you untie me?
Yes.
Alright.
I'll time.
All the while, Mimikyu is kind of like looking at him, really weirded out.
He probably knows. He's a ghost.
Yeah. But you untie him, and he gets up off the ground, kind of dusting himself off. It's like, I can't believe you did this to me. Now
Well,
back.
In
to
our
be
defense,
fair,
we
you
had
did
no idea
sort
what
of
was gonna
control the minds of all my hometown, force them in mining operations, possibly to extreme that killed them. And when we came here, you did sort of try to kill us. So
Orders are orders. That's all I'll say. Now let's go back.
fine.
All right. So after your like 15-minute trek, you head back, and you see a tied up Hypno and Spiders kind of struggling in the room. It's like, and he says, "What did you do to them?" And he runs over to them and he's starting to untie them.
I'll help.
Rafa. I'm just gonna stay by the door and watch this spectacle happen.
You could see the spiders getting prepared to attack you, but he kind of calms them down and is basically kind of shooing them off you.
I guess I'll untie the Hypno with Lucius then.
All right.
From the rock.
So the Hypno, the big yellow humanoid man himself, he gets up and then he starts like looking around the room.
You looking for something, Mr. Hypno?
He's like,
What?
yeah. Another thing about these Pokemon is they're not talking; they're just making these strange guttural noises.
Why aren't you guys talking?
Scatter all noises?
That's none of your business.
Did something happen to them at an early age or something?
No, nothing happened to him. I said it's none of your business. No, let's... No, he looks at his Pokemon and he notices they're still really battered. And he says to you, I suggest we rest a little bit before we go down there. And he goes over the table and he seems to be like looking for something. We want to rest so we have enough stamina to get through there.
Is it that long?
It's not that it's long, it's that it's dangerous.
A long and dangerous trek. Just when I thought this would be the last of it.
Oh.
Very well.
Did you guys see a map?
Yes,
Actually,
we
we
have
did.
the map.
Who has it right now?
Rodney. I think Rodney was the one who found it, so Rodney has it.
Are you holding it out, Rodney, or is it visible?
I'm gonna hold up the map.
He walks over to you and just snatches it out of your hand.
Well, hey, take it easy.
I need this.
All right, you need this. Whatever you say, El Capitan.
Okay. So when we get down there, there's going to be a lift. We're going to go over to the right, another right, down, to the left again, down, and then left. Then that should hit the exit. Want to spend as little time down there as possible. Don't make too many noises. Whatever that Elekid did behind you. Got it?
Repeat that one more time.
Okay, when we get down the lift, we're going to go to the right. Go to the right again. We're going to go down. We're going to go to the left again, down, and then left. And we should hit the exit.
Okay.
Don't make noise. Or too much noise.
Very well. So right,
down there?
down, left, down, another right.
No, right. Left again.
Oh, left again.
And then you
Then
should...
down and we're done.
Yes. It's on the map. You could see the route I'm planning. And he kind of points to the map. And he says, well, I'll make this easier. He says, go east, east again, south, west, west, south, west.
Very well.
Do you see the route I'm planning here?
Yes, I see the route you're planning.
It's the fastest, most direct one.
So many instructions. Ugh.
I got this.
Yeah, I got it. I got it memorized too.
Are you going to rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you're allowed to short rest. Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
Should
PP restored.
Okay.
You have... Yeah, I think you all have 5 hit dice now.
Should I be concerned about a hypno?
Technically not, because short rest doesn't restore spell slots.
No.
So
My hit die is D10s, right?
Yeah, you're D10.
Okay.
I think Rodney is D8s and Ruff is D10 as well.
So
Okay.
5
Okay.
8.
Yeah, you could, and you
Well,
could,
you don't have to roll all of them.
Got
Yeah.
it.
and you add your Constitution to each dice roll too.
Can we assume Henry is doing Song of Rest?
Yeah, we'll say he's doing Song of Rest.
Okay, so that's an additional D8, right?
D6.
D6.
So I'm gonna use a 3d8, and then it'll be +4.
To each one.
No Constitution, so that's +2.
Oh my gosh, I am sucking!
Let's see. So
Is that how we do it?
10 plus 3 for each.
Yeah, you add your say your Constitution's +2 and you're rolling 3 hit die. You add +2 to each roll.
So 8. 8, 7, 7.
12.
with Henry's D6.
And you get an additional d6 from Henry.
D6. Well, that doesn't matter because I think I'm back up to full. Am I back up to full? 8 plus 7 plus 7 from 20 should be... That should be enough, right? Yeah. Hold on a minute. That's my hold sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, you're level... Oh, yeah, everyone leveled up, by the way. Chat. Everyone leveled up after last session, so they're level 5 now.
This should be the last one I need. Oh man, my hit die were sucky. Okay. There we are. Not perfect, but it's better than nothing.
The Hypno seems to be kind of looking around the room still, like he's looking for something.
Wait, he doesn't understand us?
7 plus 7...
He understands you, but he's just kind of...
20.
He seems preoccupied looking around the room.
HP is 38, so I should be back to full.
Yep.
I'm
Mr.
not, but
Hypno.
I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not, but I'm not gonna waste any more hit die.
Mr. Hypno, you looking for someone?
He just makes a strange...
Alright, I'm gonna pull out the Hypno's pendant.
And he starts,
But
like,
it happens to be
grabbing
this.
for it.
No, hold on. I'll give it to you gently. I just simply hand it back to him.
Alright, so he grabs it and he just starts rocking it back and forth, kind of like just watching it, walking around the room.
Very sorry, but I couldn't really take chances, you know? You have to understand.
The Pikachu walks up to you, Lucius, and he says, like we agreed, you'll let us go after we get you through there. Correct?
Correct. I'm a Pokemon of my word.
Okay, then let's go.
Very well.
Alright.
Come on, you guys. He says, talking to his, the 2 spiders and Hypno.
So how'd you get that human suit?
Stop asking questions.
I'm a curious girl.
He just kind of walks ahead of you and,
Let's go, you guys.
I think this is not the time or place to be asking questions.
Okay, so you walk down that pass, or I guess I should ask what's your marching order. Do you want these guys in front of you or behind you?
In
And I
between.
thought they were in front of us.
Well,
I
we
mean,
probably want
the
a cat behind Pikachu because night dark vision.
yeah.
I want them in between us, so I suppose
You're
me
handling
and Rodney can go first, and we'll have Rafa and Henry and Mimikyu be behind them.
All right.
Want
Yeah.
Rafa as far away from conversation as possible.
Oh god, you're handing a weapon of massive chaos to essentially some Neanderthal, Rodney. Why? Why? Because I'm nice. I'm a good guy now, that's why.
The Pikachu says to you, did you pick up any more charges?
Charges?
Those things you inserted into that bomb.
No.
No.
Because he notices that big baton you're carrying.
No, I did not.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I suppose I should warn you what's down here. He's saying this as you're kind of walking along this passageway.
Okay.
What is down here?
As you've seen, what happens to humans when we're exposed to this world's atmosphere. This happens, he says, kind of looking at himself.
Would I be able to make the connection to those, those humans turning into Pokemon in those rescue stories?
I guess I'll leave it up to you.
So that's how it is.
But when Pokemon from my world come here, something different happens. At least it did. Well, we managed to get these 3 over here. But the ones that came first became savage, berserk, attacked anything in sight. And
Berserk Pokemon.
we had to put them down here. Regretfully. And if they see us, we're dead. Being in the condition we are now.
Very well. So we'll have to be careful then.
In other words, this is a stealth mission.
No loud noises. Stick together. Got it?
Got it.
Yes, sir, Capitan.
Okay, so as you go forward, there's kind of this this doorway that has like a keep out, danger, caution all plastered all over it. And he opens it, revealing kind of this platform.
Okay.
And he
let's
kind
go.
of waves you over onto it.
Okay. Let's get on.
Step at a time, step
Okay.
at a time.
So everyone boards. The spiders are kind of just being weird and clinging to the wall. But he goes over to a corner and presses a small red button on a panel. And then you hear this, and you start descending. And he seems to be like cringing. He's like, oh, no, too loud, too loud, too loud. As you begin your descent.
Can we ask Henry to use silence?
No. I'm not going to use his spell slots while he's not here.
Figures.
Yeah.
No cheating.
Well, I mean, man, I really wish we could.
I really wish we could. He has a headache.
Yeah. Yeah, so you are descending right now, and it seems to be taking a while. So if you want to do anything while you're descending, small talk, big talk, now would be the time.
So what are what's human architecture like?
In that room you just saw,
Do they make like villages?
I'm not supposed to talk to you. I'm supposed to neutralize you.
Right, hold on. Let's calm down here.
Why do you want to neutralize me?
Calm and silent.
Let's just get through here.
I need to tell me twice.
But I want to know so much.
Rafa, there's a time and place for everything. Now is not either of those.
Professor Oak. Just picturing in Pokemon, you go to ask question, the voice appears in your mind. Now is not the time.
He kind of walks to one side and he says, for what it's worth, I didn't want to do this.
In our defense, neither did we.
Well, good. We're on the same page.
Gladly.
So you descend, and eventually you hit the bottom here. And you are open up to this large cave-like area. Inside this cave-like area, there's kind of just moisture dripping from the ceiling, creating like small puddles. And over to the north side of the room, you see a bunch of cages these iron bar cages that appear to be like broken out of. Like there's a big hole in them.
Okay. Not gonna worry about those because we want to do as little stuff as possible.
Okay. So there are 3 exits to this room. One to the west, one to the south, and one to the east. And the Pikachu signals over to the right one, the one on the east.
We're going through the east.
Okay, let's see if you guys are lucky in the random encounter for rooms.
Evas.
Okay.
We're gonna do this 7 times.
Just watch. We're gonna run into like each round.
Okay, 13.
I
All right.
suppose we're too large of a party to even bother with stealth, right?
You can. There's like definitely like kind of stalagmites on the ground you could maybe hide behind, and boulders and whatnot. But you go into the next room and you see a suit of the same suit this Pikachu is wearing, except it seems to be filled and it's laying on the ground.
Let's stealthily walk around it.
All right.
I say in a whisper, by the way.
Okay.
Go around, go around.
Otherwise, there's just one other exit to the east of this room.
Yeah, and that's where we're heading.
When you kind of go around this person, the Pikachu ignores your warning and he goes towards it, and he seems to be kind of looking around the suit.
What are you doing?
Stay on course.
He's gonna make an investigation. He finds nothing, and he just kind of like waves it off. And you go into the next corridor, which is this long corridor that goes south for really far distance.
Mm-hmm. And we want to take the first left available to us.
Just wait.
I'm relying on you guys.
All right. So as you walk down this pathway, you hear these guttural sounds, these moans.
Where are they coming from?
They're just coming from down this hallway. Everyone
That's
hears them.
Great.
Crap.
You just keep moving forward, right?
Well, maybe, maybe not.
What's your call?
He's kind of just kind of against the wall. He looks really scared.
Just follow what he's doing.
Um,
I'm sure he knows what he's
no.
doing.
Wait. Let's make a perception check.
All right. So you have a light on right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So make a perception check. Anyone who's willing to, as Lucius lights the way.
Great.
I mean, either everybody rolls or we are literally in the dark. So which do you think is better?
Make a perception check.
All right. So, I guess Mimikyu and company too. Wow,
Nothing is hidden from the
5,
cats.
18 for Pikachu. Okay. So you know these sounds are coming closer.
Okay.
They're down the. You can't really see the turn yet, but they're definitely coming from down this stretch.
How far down would Rafa and Rodney know it's coming from?
With the echoing, it's hard to tell really, even with those good rolls. But you reckon it's about maybe 70, 75 feet.
And how far is the corridor?
You don't really know. There's not really a scale on this map.
And we haven't gone through enough to get a good idea of the scale?
No.
You're tens of feet away. What's our course of action, Mr. Pika? Mr. Pikachu?
Shh.
All right.
You continue.
Is there anything to hide around?
Like I said, there's stalactites and boulders sticking out of the ground.
I think our best bet right now is to hide.
You wanna hide?
Okay. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Group stealth roll. Hypno, he got 15. Spiders got 20.
Got 14. Are you kidding me? That was +8.
All your NPCs did pretty well on it.
No. Oh no.
It's enough, isn't it?
You
I
definitely.
mean, most of the NPCs passed, and I think I'm the only one who failed. So,
So,
No,
what are you doing about? Are you keeping your light on?
I'm keeping it on, but I'm making sure it's not shining anywhere.
Okay.
So, like, I'm holding it sort. You know how you can like block it?
Oh yeah, so it's gonna go all dark. Um, so you're all hiding, I assume, behind like pieces of rock and stalagmites and stuff. Rafa and Rodney, make a perception check.
Okay, here's goes nothing.
This is where we see that it's truly horrifying. Yes.
Nice.
God damn it.
So, Rafa, you look ahead of you, hearing the sounds coming closer, but you see nothing. But that's when you look up, and you see a Kabutops that looks quite different from any other Kabutops you may have seen before. It has kind of like this purple hue to it, and its claws are way bigger than the average Kabutops. And it has fangs you could see on the bottom side of its kind of flat head. And it's crawling along the wall, or ceilings.
Shadow Pokemon! Oh, this is interesting.
But it does not seem to see you as it's kind of walking by. No one else sees it, though.
Should we go on?
And it kind of goes past you and goes in the direction you came. You hear it's like clicking against the ceiling.
Now do we go?
Yes.
Alright.
All right, so you're gonna skirt down and go left, I assume.
It's technically right.
Technically, you're right.
But
West.
yeah, it's left on the map. But yeah, we're gonna go down and take that first left.
All right. So, new room.
Nothing.
Ooh, this looks fun.
Of course it would be.
Of course it would be.
What do we get? All right. Before you go into this room, you hear this hissing noise.
And what can we do about it?
What do you want to do? You could hear it inside the room. You haven't entered yet. You could just kind of, as you hit the kind of passageway, you hear that in the room.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the Pikachu. It sounds like something is in here. If we go down and then take the next left and then just keep going straight, would that be better?
I guess that leads there too. All right, let's go.
Okay. So we're gonna ignore the room and we're gonna take the next left.
All right.
Oh,
So-
dear goodness.
Another room encounter. Let's see. We got.
Can we just have nothing?
Okay, so when you go into this room, there are indeed 3 exits: one on the south, one on the west, and one on the north. You hear the hissing coming from north, but it's going to be hard to get up this up to the doors because there is a ledge.
Oh, great.
Oh, so there's a ledge.
Yeah, let me
Well, we could have Lucius jump up, throw down a rope, and have 2 people climb up with the spiders.
I mean, the spiders have a climbing speed.
Yeah,
Right,
spiders.
but they could carry people. They could carry people.
Yeah. Uh. Yes, the spiders can carry people.
Okay.
I'd hope so. They're all bigger than everyone.
Okay. Pikachu, I'll jump up and bring a rope down. Can you have your Garvantula
It
and Arido's friend
it's
carry
Alan.
a couple of... What?
It's Alan.
Alan?
Yes.
Okay. Alan, can you have your Garvantula and Ariados carry a couple people up? I'll throw a rope down and we can have everybody else climb up.
Yeah. He looks to his spiders and he tells them to follow your orders.
Okay.
And so,
I'm going to jump up and hold the rope.
all right. So everyone climbing the rope, make a stealth roll to not be loud.
I guess I should be the one climbing up the rope now.
Well,
shouldn't I?
actually, you have a climbing speed, so you don't... Well, oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
So
Let's-
Rodney doesn't need to make it if he has a climbing speed, or the spider.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
then.
coordinate this, actually. So we've got, I'll already be up there.
I have a climbing speed in order to
Yeah,
get
you
up.
have a climbing speed. So that leaves Rafa, Henry, and Mimikyu.
We should probably have Henry and Alan take them spiders.
What about
This
you?
Henry's super stealthy. I have a dex of +3. I don't know. Does anyone have a better dex than that?
I mean, I've jumped up there, so
I think Rodney could technically just jump, but he has a climbing speed, so he could probably get up there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'll
so
get
I
over
think
that.
Mimikyu and yeah, I think we should have Mimikyu and Henry go up and only or should we have no wait, we should have Mimikyu and Alan go up the spiders and Henry and Rafa climb up the rope.
Well, Alan's probably got more dex than Henry. I don't know. How dexterous is Henry?
I can't remember.
I'll say for the sake of, don't worry about Henry at the moment. He's just kind of doing his own thing, so don't really put him into the equation.
Well,
Okay.
we kind of have to put him in the equation.
Well, I'll say he gets up. I'll say that if you guys get up, he gets up. He kind of finds a way.
Okay. So I guess then, assuming we can ignore him, that's just... Yeah, we'll have Alan and Mimikyu take the spiders, and only Rafa needs to make a stealth roll.
Yeah. All right. So Rafa, make a stealth roll. Is he-
Wait, before Rafa makes a stealth roll, Rodney, give him guidance.
no meta talk, no coaching.
Lucius. Alright. I'll give guidance to
All right.
Rafa.
So you can add a D4 to your skill checks, which is going to be stealth, Rafa.
Okay. Yep, I rolled a 1 just like I predicted. It's a D4 to that.
Yeah.
Oh, frick.
7.
That's a 7.
Okay, so as you're climbing up, you hit this rock that just falls down and causes this loud noise to echo throughout this cavern. And they all kind of like look at you slowly.
Okay, we need to act fast. Alan, since we're going a different direction, which way do we go now?
We gotta go to the west.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
west
keep
it
going
is.
west.
We need to
I'm
run.
going... Rodney, help me pull Rafa up. Let's get a move on.
Come on.
All
I'll
right.
get you up.
All right, everyone is up, and you just are you running to the next room?
That would make more noise.
Yeah, if we
that's
run
true.
and make more noise. I mean, we're all up, so I think we should just continue walking.
All right, so next room. Oh yes, this is a cool one.
Oh gosh, I don't like cool ones.
I hate you.
My handy dandy random room guide. Where is it? Turn. Okay, what kind of? 6. Oh god. This is not the one you wanted.
Oh,
Okay.
you've got to be freaking kidding me.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
throughout this room, there is a big gorge dividing, but it doesn't matter because on the other side, where you expect there to be the passageway to the next room, it seems to have caved in.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
But there is still a opening to the north and the south, but there's a big gorge in your way.
Well, now what?
Of course you would do this, Crow. Of course.
Hey, this is random chart here. The gorge is about 20 feet long.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the entrance is caved, right?
Yeah, the entrance to where you're going, I presume, is caved in.
Well, now what?
Well, now we need to head southwest, southwest, north, northeast. So we need to take a roundabout way.
But we already went in an alternative direction.
Yeah, but do we have any other choice?
Mm,
I mean, Alan, if you've got any suggestions, feel free. But
You're the one who caused this with those explosions.
all right. We need to go now.
And just as he says that, you kind of hear in the distance that those...
Guys, let's
Yeah.
make a decision quick.
south, go.
South.
Okay, so you can't reach the south because there's the gorge in the way, unless you have a way over it. But there was a south in the last room you were in.
Wait, what? The gorge blocks the south too?
The gorge is like between you and the two doors or passageways.
Oh,
Like it's in the
crap.
center of the room.
Why does this not surprise me?
I mean, we can have our spider friends kind of do like the Twilight Princess Forest Temple dungeon where they just swing us between each other to the other side.
There is a solid platform over there, right?
Yeah, there's kind of like a ledge, but it definitely seems like sturdy. It doesn't look like it'll just break off. It's just there's a big hole that goes down for God knows how far in front of you.
Okay, so
Any chance to make
say I were to take my rope and Rodney's rope and use both of them as a type rope, would we have better balance then?
I'm sorry, what?
If you're
Or
just
not Rafa's rope. Yeah, what I'm saying is I jump across with both my rope and Rafa's rope. That way we have two ropes to hopefully give those who are crossing better balance.
so you'd be walking across two ropes then. Is that
Yeah,
what
it'd
you're
be
saying?
two ropes instead of one rope.
It'd definitely be a little dicey if you're not the dexterous one, but yeah, you'd still need to make acrobatics if that's what you're trying to
I
avoid.
still vote for spider plan.
I mean, I don't think the spiders can swing us across.
Is
It's
there
the
any
problem.
chance that we can't just go back and go south instead?
Yes, we can go back and go south. In fact, I think that would take us through. Let me do a quick count. 1, 2. It'd take us through about the same amount of rooms, but remember, Rafa just made noise back there, so there's probably something back there.
At this point, it's either making a little noise or getting trapped.
If you want to go back, we'll go back.
This is a tough decision.
Well,
I don't know.
okay, I'll make an executive decision because we don't have time. We'll go back.
All right.
All right. So how fast are you gonna go?
Probably just the same speed.
You just
Well, let me think. Let's first off, actually, that's a good idea. Let's make a perception check into the room to see what's in there.
all right. So everyone make a perception check. I'm not gonna do the NPCs though.
Whoops. I did that in the wrong channel.
Supervision.
So who got the 21?
Rafa.
Rafa, you don't see anything with you do have limited dark vision, but you definitely hear the clicking those Kabutops were making while climbing along the wall.
So Rafa knows that there's a Kabutops there then, huh?
Yeah.
I can't see him, and I saw him last time, so it just means he's coming. It doesn't mean he's over the top of where we need to go yet. We'd have to be fast.
We have to
Yeah, but if-
avoid that thing.
Well, how? Are we gonna tightrope across the gorge, or are we gonna go back the safer route?
Looks like tightroping is our only option.
Unless we want to go
God.
fast around this corner.
I don't think if we go fast, we make noise and we have that thing on our tail.
Okay, made up my mind. Tightroping it is.
Okay, tightroping. Have your spider friends catch anybody who falls off, since they can climb up and down.
Okay, yeah, the spiders kind of just go up the ceiling and go across very easily.
Okay. I'm going to jump across with both my ropes and Rafa's ropes.
So how far can you jump?
I could jump 25 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can easily clear it without making any checks. We all gotta be good at something in D&D. Yours is jumping.
I don't think I'd be able to climb that, would I?
So you got your ropes hanging.
Yep. I believe both Rodney and Rafa have advantage on balance checks. So
Yeah, that is true.
Oh,
I don't
Jeebus.
think I do.
I think only Rodney does.
Like, I
An
don't.
advantage?
yeah, you have advantage on checks that make balance. I could have sworn Rafa did, but
Unless you
So
want to call it difficult terrain, then I can ignore it.
Is it 2d20 plus 8?
Yeah. It would be
Okay.
acrobatics.
Oh god, oh
So
god!
what are you doing with this? Are you tying them to like stalagmites or something?
yeah.
All right. So Rodney,
2d20 plus 8.
and take the highest one and add 8, pretty much.
What?
Wow.
Oof.
Even with 8, that makes 12.
12.
I think your rope is busted, Lucius.
It's your rope too.
Okay, so
Wait, wait,
you lose your footing, Rodney, and you fall. Make a another acrobatics check to grab the rope.
Just one.
Yeah. Would this count as balance? I don't know. No, this is kind of like a reaction. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god!
You definitely you fall, but you grab on with one hand, and you're kind of like holding yourself there, looking down at this endless pit. Shh! Quiet.
Everyone's just gonna stare
I'm
at
gonna try to pull myself back up.
All right, so you could definitely do that.
Yeah, he has climbing speed, so he
Yeah.
can do that.
Alright, let's continue.
And just make another dexterity or acrobatics with advantage.
So plus 8, that makes
20.
19.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Got it, I can't math.
Okay, so being scared, S-less, you're able to just kind of shimmy your way past this obstacle. You join
Okay.
Lucius on the other side.
Rafa's turn next.
Acrobatics, Rafa.
I'm not ready for this. Alright. Acrobatics. Do I have advantage or.
No, you don't.
I'd have to check the
I think it's
race.
So like Rodney before you, you kind of lose your footing halfway, and give me another acrobatics to
This is awful.
grab on. You managed to grab on.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Getting a new rope, Lucius.
Make it make another acrobatics to make it the rest of the way.
Make another acrobatics.
Yep, that's good enough. You're able to shimmy your way across. Mimikyu is going to try to make his way across. It's kind of weird, actually. Because, wait, the way he works... Okay, well, no, we'll just do this. He got 13 plus 2. He gets it. He's across. 15 is good enough. Hypno? Oh, God. He falls. But the Ariados kind of, like, shoots out a web and it kind of catches him. Or actually, I'm going to have to do an attack roll for that. Okay, yeah, that's good. He caught him.
Oh god.
That would have been terrifying. Just be like, there goes it now.
Like,
Or he could have used psychic to keep himself.
We'll assume Henry gets across because I don't want to just kill his character for no reason if you guys are still alive.
oh god, it'd be instant death.
Okay, but you're across this ledge. You see the cave in for all its glory. It's pretty big. It's if you want to hit it with your pickaxe, making ting 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 ting.
Wait, what about Alan?
Oh right. I knew I was forgetting someone. He's
Rodney, this is why we don't speak.
he got a 16 plus. Oh, what's Pikachu modifier?
Pikachu modifier is like +3, I think.
Yeah.
It's either +2 or +3.
Yeah.
I
Well,
remember-
he got 16, so he's good.
Yeah, I remember Pikachu Dex modifier as being pretty good because I created it for light.
Okay. So, but unfortunately your ropes are still hanging on the other side.
Looks like we're gonna have to sacrifice a rope.
Let me think. How do I want to do this? Wait, I could just jump back, untie it, and then jump back, right?
Oh yeah, I guess you can do that.
Yeah, I'm going to jump, untie it, and then jump back.
All right. Yeah, you have your rope still.
Oh, Lucius.
All right.
It's what being good at jumping is good. Okay, so we're gonna have to head down and then take an immediate go to the left on the map to our right.
Okay. Next room. Oh,
God.
what does a 10 get you?
Please let it be nothing.
Oh, okay. Give me a perception check. Whoever's in front.
Oh, that's
Whoever's
not
in
me.
front.
That's Lucius.
That's probably Lucius and Rodney.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, someone's got to be leading the way, right?
Rodney has-
I'm gonna only
it's
allow
Lucius.
one person for this.
I
Yeah.
had the best perception, so I should probably do it.
All right, then
Okay.
Rodney, make the perception check.
What does a 15 get us?
Let me see. Where is it? Okay. So you notice as soon as you walk into this room is kind of like a muck pit. It's just mud.
Ooh.
Okay, when you said muck pit, I had a different.
Yeah,
idea.
I figured. So that's why I had to clarify it was mud.
Okay, guys, this room is full of mud.
So like the entire room is mud, right?
Yeah. And it seems you will sink if you step in it.
Like quicksand.
Yeah.
The answer is probably no. But would purify food and drink do anything?
Actually, you just get through it
Oh,
because Rafa's with you. It's,
yeah,
it's difficult terrain.
oh, so we just go through it.
Yeah, so using your knowledge of scouting and exploring, Rafa, you know how to kind of tread through this this muck without sinking, and you were able to get the whole party through. Well, the spiders just kind of walk along the wall because they're weird. But yeah, you get through that room. Oh,
Okay.
I wanted something better for that.
Come on, haven't we suffered enough?
Yeah.
We still have the
Oh no,
boss.
apparently not, because you haven't got the encounter roll yet.
Well, I'm sorry, Mister. Make us go a roundabout way.
Okay. So
Next room.
next room. What is this?
What is this? An encounter?
Oh, this is interesting. So you enter this room, and it's full of mushrooms. Very big, gigantic mushrooms. And you
This is
see...
Okay, I'm going to make a nature check.
All right. From
13.
from what you could tell, these definitely are poisonous. And that's all I'll tell you.
poisonous to the touch.
Okay, and they're blocking our way.
No, they're just kind of scattered throughout the room.
Okay, so we can walk through while avoiding them.
You'll get close to them. I'll tell you that.
Ugh.
That's the unfortunate part.
Rafa, can you make a nature check?
Let's see.
I call the checks.
Okay, Rafa, can you identify these things better than I can?
That's better.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
Apparently,
Yes, you definitely know these are poisonous, Rafa, by exuding spores. And all you would have to do to avoid them is just kind of cover your mouth. Don't breathe in.
Cover your mouth and nose.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's not breathe in.
All right. So do you have like a cloth or something to kind of cover your...
yeah, someone
I
has.
do have my ski mask. I'll use it as a
Oh yeah.
as a
Yeah. All right. Well.
I'll
Someone
use it as
has.
a handkerchief.
I know that someone has the Gracidia scarf.
Oh yeah, I have the Gracidia scarf, so I can just... In fact, I'm still wearing the Gracidia
Actually,
scarf.
hold on. I could probably use my own bandana as a kind of cover, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you could probably do that. I think Lucius just doesn't take any effect if he's actually wearing
Yeah.
a scarf.
Yeah, I'm still wearing the scarf, so I don't take any effect whatsoever.
I can
All right then.
I can put my hat on my face and see through the ear holes.
I am going to give my ski mask to Alan. I'm like, no, I wouldn't know that it's poisonous, wouldn't it?
We can assume Rafa. told
Rafa,
us.
yeah, you can assume
Yeah.
Rafa told you.
All right. Put this with your nose and mouth and tell the others to not breathe in. All right, he should be covered now.
All right.
I just need an excuse to dump my ski mask on someone.
He's like, where did you get this?
A long story, I'll tell you later. No, if I could tell you. Let's go on.
Don't want to stay here for too long, so let's move.
Oh. Okay, so in the next room, you find a cave that you think would you'd be able to restore spell slots if you were to short rest. That's of course meta, but that's what this well hidden cave would do if you were to.
And it's
That's-
well hidden,
Yeah.
so we're not going to get any encounters, right?
Yeah, you think this thing is so well hidden that you probably would be wouldn't be very visible to anything stalking you.
Okay. Then let's do it.
All right.
All right.
So you're able, if you have spell slots, you'll get one back.
Okay.
But
The fire is back. Actually, I don't think that
Fire
counts
is
as a spell slot, but you know.
yeah,
I didn't use any spells except maybe
Hmm.
guidance.
Guidance is a cantrip.
Yeah, I know, but that basically doesn't qualify anything.
Okay.
Alan seems to be watching over his Pokemon. Give me an insight check.
All of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
just while you're resting here. A 0.
There's the luck I know.
Rodney, when you look over at Alan and his spiders and weird pendulum, big nosed maned man, you could see they're sort of like they have this respect for them. Like he's not beguiling them in any way or charming them in any way. They just seem to have respect for each other.
Best of chums. That's all I really say.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking to myself how I used to kind of have that kind of stuff, but that's not it.
But you just kind of maybe find it a little strange, I guess, why they're these strange Pokemon that don't talk or kind of have this kind of relationship with him.
I think it's best not to question it.
And while you're kind of resting here, he says to you, Lucius, it was nothing personal.
Okay.
I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to come here. I didn't want to have anything to do with this.
I believe you, but we always have the choice.
Well, I didn't. I mean, your town, right? You said you're from the town I was doing the thing with Hypno with?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't want to do it.
All right. I believe you, just. This town is important to me, and I always believe we have choices, but I don't know your situation well enough, so that's all I can really say on the matter.
Make a persuasion check.
Uh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I'm really good at this, actually.
Well, magician, the spell technically should have worn off the moment I went out the field, but
Yeah, it's Zone of Truth, so it's a zone.
Yeah, so it's kind of like this.
What the heck is my rolls?
crap.
He says, well, I'll tell you one thing. You've seen more people like me, have you not?
Yes.
That's because we're from a group called Nidhogg. And
Okay.
we're ordered to neutralize you. I shouldn't even be talking with you right now. But whatever. Let's go.
Okay.
It's all to take in the moment we get out of here.
Okay, so there is one exit to the west. And you're going to head for that?
Yeah.
All right.
If that's that on once.
Let's do the fun old roll.
The final roll.
Not the final
No.
one. Oh, a
Not
night.
even close.
What
We
is
got three. We got 3 rooms left after this.
As you enter the room, you see 3 Vigoroth who look at you.
Oh, frick.
And they begin screaming and howling. Roll for initiative.
This is
Oh,
Where's my good old monster manual?
fuck.
Da, 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 da.
All right, base dexterity roll, go.
Da, 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 da.
Ay, yada.
Okay.
Aye, you got 19.
I know. I wanted to be 20.
Oh, I'm sorry, Greedy.
If you could do me a solid, tell me your order as soon as I find the page.
Rafa has 21, Rodney has 19, I have 13.
So it would be Rafa, Rodney,
Rodney.
yeah, and then you, and then all your friends. Mimikyu, he gets 9.
Ugh.
And spiders will just have the same, and they got 20 plus 4. They get 24. Spiders.
You had a pretty good run, to be honest.
Alan gets a 6.
No.
Well, and Pikachu usually has good decks, so...
rolled a 1.
Anyone I'm missing? Hypno.
Hypno and Henry.
Hypno got a 1. And
No.
Henry's not gonna. We'll assume Henry's fighting, but he's not really doing anything. Okay, so and our Vigoroth, they got 17, so they go. What did Rodney get?
19.
19. So they go in between Lucius and Rodney. So spiders are going to. They're kind of weakened right now. Let me just open my spider thing. Where's my spider thing? I seem.
Henry's just dancing in the back, being the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Screw you, Quill. We're gonna die.
Oh, there it is. Rah rah rah, Sishumba. Okay, I'll give you back your chat. Okay, so spiders, they are going to. They have to get close. Oh no, they're gonna try and do their web. So one on one Vigoroth. Or no, yeah, it makes a saving throw. And it missed. One missed. The other is restrained. So one of the Vigoroth is restrained right now. As you enter this room. The spiders are hanging out on the ceiling. And then we'll go over to Rafa.
All right. Well, we got one of them is not. 2 of them aren't tied up, so I guess I'll just go toe to toe with one of them.
All right. So you
Toe
get.
to
My
toe.
spike.
So you're just gonna run up to him and hit him.
Why?
Gonna spike him.
All right. So
You
roll.
get advantage.
Yeah, you
I
get
do.
you get advantage for doing the attack and for it being restrained. So it's kind of
Are you
wasted.
attacking the strained one?
I'm gonna attack the non-restrained.
Oh yeah, you get advantage for that. I guess that's.
Fight the restrained one, bite its head off.
Do I put the proficiency on there too?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to roll again.
Well, you could get a nat 20.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's sort of a might as well.
All right. So you hit him. So do damage.
And I have extra attack now, so I get to do it twice.
Oh yeah, you could do another attack, and you have advantage on that. Or, I guess you have advantage on it.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so do damage.
Let's see. 8 plus 7. Do that twice.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's your sec. Oh,
I'm attacking twice. Wait, and I have advantage. Does that mean I roll 3 times?
no. So you make another attack. So you just do another attack roll with advantage.
So make another attack roll.
The d20 plus 6. So
And you get advantage, so roll again. Thank goodness for advantage.
Yeah.
oh, I thought that was a crit, but you hit. So do damage.
Oh dear.
Alright, I'm just gonna copy and paste.
Yeah.
I wonder why we're attacking them when we should be running.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think Rafa actually has the right idea. We'll attack the restrained one and then run away from the non-restrained one.
I'm going for the
Or, no, we'll attack the non-restrained one and then
non-restrained
run away
one.
from the restrained one.
The restrained one can stay where he is.
All right. Well, he's going to be trying to. Rodney, it's your go. Rafa is standing next to one of these Vigoroth.
All right. Can I use my free action to talk?
Yep.
I'm gonna say to Alan, well, looks like we've been compromised. Now what is our plan of attack?
Run!
No need to tell me twice.
All right. So what's your plan?
We're
Run.
gonna try to run through them.
All right.
It's not through them. Where are they in the room right now?
They're in the center. They were kind of eating fungus off the ground.
Yeah, so we technically don't have to run through them. We just have to go north.
Yeah, you
We
could
have to
run.
run around from the right as I
Yeah,
way
so
towards the north.
Basically, we're sort of along the back wall right now, and we want to go to the north door.
Yeah. And to do that, we're gonna curve our way around.
So, well, they're in the center, so we're not even close to passing them. If you want to just go north, you can avoid passing them.
But the curve. Okay.
There is what curve?
Well, can't we go around them? That's what I meant.
You can.
Why would you want to?
Or they're kind of in the center of the room right now.
Yeah, they're in the center.
How big
We
is-
need to go to the north, and we are at the north, so there is no curve we need to do if you want to run
How
away.
big is this room?
It's about let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's about 30 feet, like north to south, and about 20 feet east to west.
In other words, that's not too big, is it?
It's pretty big.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go around.
You're at
Well,
the.
we're at. Okay, go back up to the map, Rodney, because
Okay.
we are at the northern wall. What we want to do is go north. They are in the center, so they are
Not
south of
saying
us.
going to any other position besides north.
Then why are you trying to curve around them?
Because I'm trying to go north full of avoid them, dummy!
You have to just go. If you want to go north, it's unimpeded.
Alright, let me calm down 1 second. Alright, I'm just gonna go north, fuck it.
All right. So okay. You can easily.
Sorry, Tyler, that was not kind of me.
You.
Tyler, you're there?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that.
It's okay.
So,
All right. What was the idea?
So when you have more than enough speed to go in here. So when you enter this room, you see this large chasm, but with a kind of stone narrow bridge.
A stone narrow bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's, or I guess you have dark vision, you can see. And that's
Well, can't do much while the other guys are kind of behind.
all right. So
yeah, you could. Well, metagame. Sorry.
we'll go to the Vigoroth's turn. They see Rafa in front of them, so, or actually, one's gonna try and break the web. And he fails. So he is unable to reach you. 2 are gonna attack you, Rafa. Claw attack. 2 is not gonna hit you, but they have multi-attack.
Oh no.
11 plus 5, 60. What's your AC?
18.
One does not hit you. The other one's gonna try and attack you. This one does hit you. 1 die
Ooh.
6 plus 3. You take 7 damage, but it has another attack,
Oof.
and it hits you again. Another 7 damage. Slash slash.
That's why I wanted to run away.
Okay, and then we go to Lucius. You just saw Rafa get hacked up by this thing. Rodney ran into the room to the north, and everyone is kind of behind you.
Okay, I'm going to tell Rafa, I'll cover you, you run, and I'm going to use Wide Guard - Blinding Shield.
All right, what's that do again?
It makes all attacks roll at disadvantage for everybody.
Okay. So where are you gonna position yourself?
If I use it right now, I would hit basically everyone but Rodney, right?
Yeah, Rodney's in the next room, so you probably wouldn't get him.
Okay, then yeah, I don't need to position myself. I'm just going to cast it.
All right.
Alright.
And since that was my bonus action, I can use my action and my movement to go and join Rodney.
Well, he got there just because he's really fast. You can only.
Well, okay, true,
Yeah.
but I will use my action and movement to at least. Basically, I'm going to use my full movement to follow him.
Okay. Yeah, you get to about the kind of like the threshold of the passageway for the north room, and you see what he sees. You see this large kind of chasm with a narrow stone bridge.
Okay.
We'll go to Mimikyu. He's gonna use all his movement and his action to pretty much get to where Lucius is. Alan is going to do the same thing, and Hypno's going to do the same thing. Spiders are going to. Do they get their web back? Let's see. One gets its web back, and it's going to try and use it on another one of the Vigoroth. And it fails, so. Yeah. They're going to climb on the ceiling after you guys. And then we go to Rafa. You got these sloths in front of you with their razor-sharp claws.
Like, well, time to disengage and run.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, you could disengage, or you could just run and use your full movement, which would probably get you to the point where they can't really follow you. However, you take opportunity attacks, but those opportunity attacks would be at disadvantage. So, I mean, it's either disengage, be safe, but possibly have them after you, or not disengage, take opportunity attacks at disadvantage, but move on. It's your choice.
Well, might as well use the disadvantage while I'm there. Besides, it's double disadvantage if I reach Lucius.
Okay, so you'll take 2 attacks at disadvantage. Because one is restrained. Where's the d20? Alright. You said your AC is 16?
18.
18.
Yep, they both miss. So yeah, you make it to since you were a little into the room already, you actually make it up to where Rodney is, kind of at the foot at this long, narrow bridge. They are gonna chase after you, and one's gonna try.
Rodney's turn is next.
Oh, Oh yeah, Rodney. Sorry, Rodney.
Wait, where am I?
You
You're in
are.
the
Next
Break.
room, and Rafa has just slid up next to you, I guess.
Alright.
The big Roth are behind her.
30. It's a 30-foot, about a 30-foot, really narrow bridge made out of stone.
30-foot, really narrow bridge made out of stone, possibly fragile. Can I check to see if it's fragile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, make an investigation.
Make an investigation. Oh, perception would have been much better. Alright, let's do this.
Seems sturdy enough.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's try to cross this. Let's try to cross this sucker then.
All right, so you have advantage. Just keep your balance. Or okay, you have two options here. You can go prone, but you have half your movement, but you don't have to make any checks. Or you could move normally, but you have to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, I have a high acrobatics check. I think it's worth the risk.
And you
Yeah,
have
you have
advantage
advantage.
with
Sure
balance.
thing. Let's do this. Alright, plus 8 to 16. That would make 24.
Yeah, you definitely get across. Yeah, you're across
Alright.
this chasm.
Victory!
You're kind of at the doorway to the next room. Okay, Vigoroth, they're gonna chase after you. They are gonna just, does he break out? No, he doesn't. So two of them are after you. And they're just gonna use all their movement and all their action to pretty much make it to you.
Make it to who?
To the people at the other side of the bridge. You're safe. You're far away from them.
Okay.
Lucius, it's your turn. There
I
are
feel sorry.
Vigoroth up in your grill.
Okay. Can I cast jump on myself and then jump across the chasm?
How far is your jump again?
My jump is 25. If I cast jump on myself, then my jump is 25 times 3.
75 feet.
Okay, yeah, you could probably do that.
Okay. My second question. Can I take someone with me?
No.
Not even Mimikyu?
I'll say he's light enough. Yeah. He's probably just people who are kind of the same weight as you probably know, but Mimikyu is pretty light.
Okay. Let me think. Do I want to do this or... Actually, no, I've got a better idea. Because they're up in our grill, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, then here's what I'm actually going to do. Since I know I can cross at any point in time, what I am going to do is I'm going to prep a dodge, and I'm just going to remain there. That way, if the Vigoroth manage to actually attack anybody, they will be at disadvantage.
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
So-
wait. No, wait, Jump is an action. Casting jump on myself is an action, right?
Yeah, so you can't do dodge then.
Okay, so no, then I won't. Then I won't cast jump by myself. I'll just prep a dodge and stick around to give other people disadvantage.
Got this, Lucius.
Okay. So you're just going to stand there. And
Yep, I'm gonna stand
assume
there.
up a dodgy position. All right. Mimikyu. He seems to want to cross the bridge. He seems really scared right now. So he's going to disengage and then use his movement to try and get across. He got 17. Yeah, he's good. He's not as far as you, Rodney, but he's kind of he made it across.
He's made it across. That's the important part.
Alan is going to try to get across.
God.
He slips. He's going to try and catch the edge.
Oh, no.
Okay, he got a 19. He catches it, but he pretty much has to stop in the middle of the bridge.
Oh, God.
Hypno is going to try and get across, seeing Alan slipping. Oh my god. He slips. He falls. He got a 4.
Ugh.
And the spiders are not there to get him.
No, they're not. They're not close enough. Okay, so
Does he
No.
jump back?
you see Hypno try to cross the bridge, and as he's crossing the bridge, you hear it kind of like make cracking noises. But he slips, he falls, he tries to grab the edge, but he ends up just falling down, and you just hear the just echo.
Oh, that's
Son of a
horrifying.
bitch!
Alan calls out in like grief for him, but spiders are gonna go and they cheat by just clinging against the ceiling, so they're fine.
Oh no.
Oh no, how was them cheating? Oh no.
Yeah. Rafa,
No, just it was their next turn.
Rafa, you are at the foot of this bridge.
I don't trust this thing, but I don't have any other way. Unless I make a grappling hook out of my rope.
It's about
Either
30.
you make an acrobatics check or you decide to go prone. Can she do that?
Yep. Just means like you're kind of like going down and kind of like just slowly making your way across so you don't slip. But you only have half.
Try.
Well, you have only half your movement if you do that.
I don't know if the bridge will last that long. But then again, would I be able to reach Alan while crawling?
If you slip, you will get to him. Or if you're crawling, you have to use all your move. Yeah, you'll get to him pretty much if you just go prone. But you could potentially make it all the way if you do it normally with the acrobatics.
But I'd have to go around him, right? Is there enough room for that?
He's kind of hanging off the edge right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crawl over to him.
Okay. Use all your movement. You hear the bridge kind of like crack as you kind of shimmy your way across.
Hypno? More like Ripno. Oh, Doc.
Wow.
Ooh,
You're so cold, Phantom.
Phantom. It's Phantom.
You make it over to Alan, and he seems to be like almost crying. But yeah, you make it to him. Anything else you want to do? You have action surge available again, I think.
Well, that's true. I could just crawl across the whole thing. I'm trying to think. Would it be best to get all the way across so there's less weight on the bridge, or should I try to get Alan up? You know what? I'm gonna try and get Alan up.
Okay, you can easily pull him up.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so he's back on his feet. I think we go to Rodney. You're kind of looking at the next room. There's still a few people behind you. Lucius is still on the other side. Rafa and Alan are in the center of the bridge. Mimikyu is across. And Rafa, yeah, I already said Rafa's in the middle too. But the Vigoroth are on the other side. What do you want to do?
What can I do? What can I possibly do?
I mean,
Tough choices.
I don't recommend doing anything with the bridge, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if the
No,
bridge.
I'm not
can
going to do
handle
anything
more
with the bridge. I'm
bodies.
just thinking about what I can do. How far away can a cantrip work?
You thinking guidance? 'Cause
Yes,
you have to touch. I know. For a fact.
Yeah.
it's on touch, so I can't help Lucius.
No, he's on the other side.
And from that logic, I can't help Rafa or Alan either.
Yeah, the
You
only
could-
only one next to you is kind of Mimikyu, I think, and spiders.
You could deploy the fake you, see if they'll attack it and buy some time.
Well,
Mm,
he's on the other side, so
well,
Oh, he
true,
already-
but
Just
the
chuck
thing
it.
is, I have to deploy it, and it'll take up an entire turn or two to do. And if they see me, that might as well be good as useless.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they haven't seen me yet, have they?
Oh, they're in pursuit of you. They definitely see you.
Yeah, so me inflating that is not going to work. Jeez, I'm kind of stuck without options.
the only thing I can think of is no, even that would be a bad idea.
There's
I
a
think
a doorway to your north. I should add that too.
Is there a way to peek into the next room then?
You can do that, and I'll see what
That's just gonna be what I'm gonna have to do.
It seems to be full of steam.
Full of steam. I hate steam. Alright. That's pretty much all I can do. I'm kind of stuck here.
All right, then we will go over.
I got so focused on running away that I haven't even considered.
Gonna go. Vigoroth are gonna go to town on Lucius. Let's see if that one before breaks free. Yep, he does, and he's on his way over. He's pretty much gonna use all his movement and his action to get over to
He
us.
can't use his action. He used his action.
Oh right,
to break
sorry.
free.
Yeah, his movement just to get to the doorway. Sorry about that. So disadvantage because you're dodging.
Yep.
And good thing, because one rolled a 20, and now an 8, and that's only plus 5, so that does not hit you. But they have multi-attack, so another attack headed your way. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, that one doesn't hit you. The other Vigoroth? Nope, that doesn't hit. And the last attack? No, that doesn't hit. 1 and a 2? No. Okay, so with your flurry of dodges, you managed to evade all these claw swipes coming from these guys.
Okay.
Ultra Instinct Lucius. Speaking of Lucius, it's your turn.
Now here's a good question of what I do. Cause let me think. Currently, Rafa and Ellen, who are the only ones going across, are currently halfway, correct?
Yeah.
Can I assume that both of them will, or would both of them make it across, even if they crawled?
Yes, they would. Assuming they use all their movement and action, they would make it across. They would just need their movement if they make the acrobatics check, though.
Okay. So if they crawl, they can cross, which means they have a guaranteed chance of crossing.
Yeah, if they crawl, it's guaranteed.
Okay. Gotcha.
But
So
they'll just be on the other side. They'll still be kind of out in the open.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
true, but since they'll be on the other side, I'll be on the other side because I'm going to cast jump on myself, and I'm going to jump.
Okay, I believe you do take opportunity attacks, though.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna head out.
head out.
It's a joke, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they both miss, so you're good. Yep, you.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna jump across, and I'm gonna specifically make my landing point near the other side where Rafa and Alan would end up.
All right, they're kind of kind of the end of the bridge.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
Not on the bridge, but the end of the bridge,
All right, sure thing.
just in case.
Mimikyu's turn. He's going to. He's just gonna go next to you, Rodney. He doesn't really know what to do right now.
Does he wanna hug?
He seems really scared. How long you've known this guy, you could tell he's kind of scared right now.
I'm gonna put my hand on top of his head.
All right. Alan is going to fight the grief, and he's gonna He's going to. He's just going to try and make the acrobatics.
Of course.
He got a 19, so he's good.
Okay.
But
Hypno
the
really-
bridge is making these really scary noises by now. You could audibly hear the.
Oh dear
Alright.
God.
Yeah.
Tower falls off.
Hypno is. Let's just take him out of initiative.
So I guess he really is gone.
Spiders, they're going to. Do they get their web back? No, they don't. They're just gonna be weird and crawl on the wall and kind of make their way to the steamy passage. Rafa.
You're gonna need to make your way.
I'm gonna sprint off this bridge as fast as.
Acrobatics.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Alright.
no.
Please be good. 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 Please be good.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
You slip.
Toss the rope.
You're gonna toss the. I guess you could do that as a reaction, maybe.
If you're close enough, you can toss it towards me. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh God.
So, do an acrobatics to catch it, Lucius.
Okay.
If you
I don't know
drop
why
the
you're
rope.
running. I'm actually good at this. Let me check what my acrobatics is, just in case. But yeah, I'm actually fairly good at this. So unless I'm unlucky, which I'm going to reroll.
Oh no. Oh no.
There we are.
All right. You could see also that Alan kind of grabbed it too.
Holy shit.
So you fall off, Rafa, but you're kind of like hanging on the side of the cliff right now. And we'll say that's where we leave you. Rodney, it's your go. You just kind of saw. I guess you really couldn't see this from your vantage point, but it just looks like Rafa fell off.
Holy shit. Now that's what gets my reaction.
And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna help with the rope pulling stuff.
Yeah, as you run over, you see she's okay, but she's kind of like hanging on the cliffside, probably terrified.
Come on, come on, come on, get her up!
All right, so you're just gonna pull her up. You could just do that as an action. All right. The Vigoroth are gonna try and cross. Let's see. The first one goes. He's gonna fall, and he's hanging off the edge. It's making scary noises. The other one falls. He falls to his death. And the other one falls. And he's hanging off. But it looks like this bridge is probably going to fall next turn. Spiders are waiting for command. Or no, we're going to Lucius. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah.
Okay, so we pulled Rafa up. Can I, with my pickaxe, collapse the bridge?
Okay,
That's exactly what I
Super
was
Mario. Yeah, okay. You pull out the little rinky-dinky pickaxe you found from the mine, and you just hold it over your head and just lay it down, and the whole bridge just crumbles into pieces.
Prepare to meet Garatina in
They,
the underworld.
you see the three, or I guess two now, two Vigoroth just kind of fall off into the abyss, and we're out of initiative.
Okay, I'm going to pat Alan's shoulder and say, I'm sorry for your loss. I know how you feel.
He just kind of, he's clenching his eyes shut, and he says, "No, you don't."
Don't I? Do you really believe that?
He was one of his best pals.
Let's just go.
Right. There's a time to mourn later. We need to go now.
Yeah. All right. So,
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna give Rafa a pat on the back, and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
No.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm here for you. What's important now is that we just go across the next room. It's all right. It's all right. Do you need a shoulder to cry on?
No, I'm okay.
All right. I'm just gonna keep right by her as we enter the next room anyway.
all right. So, in the next room, you see these kind of steam vents just kind of shooting out gradually. You could feel the heat kind of sweltering from this room whenever it happens.
Well, now, what's the deal with this? Should we make a perception check to see what these steam things are all about?
It would be a nature check.
Oh, okay. Even better.
Nature.
That's good because I'm good. Well, I say I'm good at it, but Dice Parser disagrees entirely.
What?
Okay, maybe you... Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I'll say Rafa, and Rodney's just kind of nodding and agreeing with her while this happens, but Rafa, you know that these steam vents are very hot, and you do not want to go near them. So you probably have to dodge them in some way. And that it's pretty much a acrobatics again to kind of avoid them. An acrobatics or an intelligence.
As she's saying these things, I'm just going like nodding vigorously, like
You could either just make
like they do in anime.
you could either make just a straight up intelligence roll or to kind of get the timing down, or you could use acrobatics to just kind of gracefully dodge it.
I'd better go with acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll go with acrobatics too.
As bad as it's been for me on track record, I think I've failed all of my acro checks.
And of course, this is with advantage, right?
No, this is not
This is not balanced, so no.
Okay. All right.
nice.
Why?
Well,
Okay.
luckily you're the fire type.
Okay. Okay, so Rafa, fortunately you are a fire type, so these
Hold on, that should be D20 plus 8, so that should be 3 more.
9. Rafa, you take you would take 20 here, but you only take 10.
Oh no.
And Rodney, oh, you're getting kind of lucky here. Oh, you got really lucky. You take the full 13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Fire
damage.
It's hot!
The others, spiders are cheating, so they just get past. Alan is going to get a natural 20.
Hold on, just to clarify, my HP is 38, right, from last time?
Yeah.
So 38 minus 13 is 25.
And
Got absolutely scalded.
no hypno anymore, so yeah, he doesn't need to. Oh, Mimikyu. He got 17. He's good. I don't know how he dodges these very gracefully. I'll assume that was the intelligence one, and he just kind of got past. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're in the doorway to the next room, and we don't need
doorway to the next room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, doorway to the next room. Sorry, I thought we were one room over. I thought we were in the exit room.
Yeah. And okay, in this room you see a lift, similar to the one you got in here from, and there's a caved-in kind of passageway over to the right.
All right, let's head up, everyone.
This is the way out.
Should be the way out.
And all right, you go on the platform, and the familiar button push with like you begin to ascend. On your way up, Alan is going to tell you, kind of melancholingly, that I told you I'm from a group called Nidhogg. We're We're from another... Hey, this might be hard for you to believe, but we're from another world. We were sent here because your world is viewed as a threat.
Why would we be a threat?
I just look at him confusingly.
Because there were numerous incidents going on in your world involving meddling with time, and 2 other incidents involving these beings that caused cataclysmic effects not too long ago. Do you remember Pokemon turning to stone?
Oh, yes, I do.
Would I?
Yeah, you probably all would know about it.
Yeah, it's like it wouldn't probably have affected like it definitely wouldn't have affected me because I imagine my hometown would have completely escaped Yveltal's notice, but like the rumors were so widespread that even the out of way nobody backwater town Serene Village heard about it. So I imagine all of us heard about it, but
Yeah, it's up to you whether you saw it or not.
Yeah.
Like one of
Everyone
us,
was terrified about that.
one of us was a little closer to it.
Yeah. The point is, your world isn't the only one out there. And things like those can't cross over to other worlds. They simply can't. And they're getting worse and worse. So,
So you decided to come
Needhog,
up with a way to destroy it.
basically.
but it isn't. It's not like we asked to have all those cataclysmic events happen to us.
And that's why I was against it. I'm just a new recruit, a rookie. But I don't have any sway on them.
Jeez.
Okay,
Well,
I
now
trust
we
you.
know.
do you know why they intended to attack my home? Do you know what they were planning to do with my hometown?
The reason I was sent here is because I don't want to kill any of you. I don't want it. So I was sent here to... Well, what you see is what you get. I was sent here to brainwash the locale to mine a valuable resource from those mines.
Would I know what valuable resource he's talking about?
You have a good idea what he's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pink gems.
Yeah.
The pink gems. What do you need those for?
Within those gems is limitless potential.
Limitless, endless power.
We could use it as an energy source. Before we destroyed this world, we're going to mine those resources in order to, well, not let this world go to waste.
I'm familiar with how too much power can corrupt people. You know it all too well.
I'll ask you one more question and then I'll leave it at that. Do you know how long we have until their plan fully happen to this world?
It depends. They're collecting mythical Pokemon because one of them has the power to make wormholes to other sister dimensions of your world. We want to take out your world in its entirety, and you have many other similar worlds to yours connected to yours. I don't
Right? Phoenix, you guys probably might want to investigate Phoenix world, just saying. Okay.
So I can't tell you the exact amount of time you have. You may not have.
So maybe it was a mistake for Phantom to come back here.
but
Oh, damn it.
their base is situated on the moon.
I knew it.
The moon.
I knew it.
So that's what all those visions have been about.
Visions?
We've been trying to stop this for a little bit.
How could you possibly know about it? My
We
comrades are ordered to neutralize any other Pokemon that come across them.
Well,
We found our own
we've
way of
showed up
getting into this
after they've
plot.
left.
We
been a
found our own way
combination
to
of-
stumble into this plot. It's a long story.
It's been a combination of luck and happenstance.
So what are you going to do now?
I mean, aside from let you go as we promised, once we leave, I guess we'll figure out something.
Try to figure out a way to stop it.
How many humans have come in here? That was a lot of Pokemon down there.
There are many. They're all up on the moon. Or they might be going out on the field, I don't know. My job was just to watch the mine. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, I believe you.
I wish I could connect the moon with the Berserk Pokemon because I'd love to ask about it. I haven't made that connection.
Okay, so the lift starts going up. And you see another passageway. It should be a little ways walk, but we should hit a secret passage on the other side of the mountain.
Okay.
And you assume this is safe.
Well, we're out of the pit, as they call it.
Wait, does that glove you have turn Pokemon to metal?
That's just for transporting. It needs a charge in order to do that, but I wasted it all blasting the ceiling because I haven't had much training with it.
Okay. Well,
see.
let's all get out of here then.
Okay. As you're walking down this this kind of passageway, very similar to the one you entered with, you notice something weird's happening. It seems like almost like gravity is intensifying as you walk down here.
What
Alan,
the what?
what's going on exactly? What's going on?
Like
Why am I starting to feel heavy?
all of you are like kind of profusely sweating as you walk down here.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I can't move. Well,
It's no. He didn't say we can't move.
Yeah, it's just
He said gravity feels like it's increased.
feels like it's taking more of an effort to walk then.
yeah.
What? Would any of us be able to make any checks for this?
Yeah, sure. Make a nature check.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see.
Why are my rolls my rolls?
I'm pretty sure.
You don't
this
even
one
call
is
it that
dice
anymore. You just
buster.
call it your rules.
Sure.
Well, I'm clueless.
Okay.
Rafa, you know what this feeling is. This is a Pokemon ability called Pressure.
Oh.
Ooh.
I hope that you have your
Oh.
legendary skills to the test.
Pressure.
Wait a minute. Isn't that he who must not be named's ability?
Yes, it is. Though we don't
Yes,
know
it
that.
is. We don't know that though.
You hear footsteps coming down the passageway from the other end.
Turn back, kill him.
From behind us?
No, from in front of you.
Do we hide or do we?
There's nowhere
Oh,
to
God.
hide.
Yeah, I was just about to say there's nowhere to hide.
It's a cave tunnel.
There shouldn't be anyone coming down there. Only I have.
Oh, gravy.
Someone did give us a threat note before this.
I couldn't imagine it being them either.
That's when you see a figure emerge from the darkness. And this figure looks like this.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where we end up.
No?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Keep going.
This is too much of a high to end off on.
Good God.
Give me a nature check, everyone.
Dear Lord.
Wait a minute. If Mewtwo's here, he had to come from Alan's world.
Not necessarily. Mewtwo exists in the Mystery Dungeon world.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think... yeah, I got the 17.
All right. So, okay, with that roll, Lucius, you know it. You don't know what this is. It bears a striking resemblance to the Pokemon, mythical Pokemon Mew, though. That's all you really know.
Okay.
And Rafa, you know, he's definitely the one exuding this kind of pressure, this gravity. And he kind of stops. He's well away from you, and he kind of scans over your party.
Can I make the connection between his foot and footprint now?
Yeah, I guess so. You kind of you're one of those people who looks at the feet first before the face, and yeah, you can tell it's his footprint.
So you're the one who came through a few days ago.
He throws this well, I won't say glare. It's just he does have just kind of that glare on him all the time. So he just kind of looks at you. And he said, I guess you hear in your mind, which one of you is human?
Oh, dear Lord.
What do you mean, human?
Which one of you is human?
The Pikachu apparently, but why?
You just had to say it, Lucius.
He looks over at the Pikachu, and he holds his hand out. And he's trying to pull Pikachu. Or Alan. Roll initiative.
Oh my!
You're fighting Mewtwo?
We're
You're not
fighting-
serious.
We're dead. We're dead.
Well, this is an interesting TPC.
Goodbye.
You're not serious.
Let me
He's
just...
gonna roll like a nat 20 on his initiative.
He's way down here. 150. All the legendary actions. Okay. He only has +2 to his initiative, so... He's going last because he got a 4. Okay.
I'm like...
Okay, so give me your order. Who's going first?
Let's see. Rafa has 18. I have 13. And Rodney has 11.
Okay, spiders.
I can't believe this.
Spiders
Oh.
go after Rodney. Alan goes 17. What'd you get, Lucius?
13.
Okay, so Alan goes before you. Rafa, what are you going to do? It appears this entity is trying to pull Alan.
Grab Alan.
Yeah, I'm like... I don't know, grab Alan. I don't know. I weigh like 20 pounds!
Make a grappling check.
Is that just straight up strength?
That's
Athletics.
That's athletics.
Oh, good. If it was strength, I'd be screwed. I'm still screwed. I only roll like 1 to 3, 18 to 20, and like 10.
All right. Wait, was 5 your roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't seem like you're getting any pull. He's kind of yelling as he's being pulled psychically by this creature. Alan is gonna try and break free. He passed, but Mewtwo's gonna use his legendary action to make him fail. Lucius, your go.
Okay, I'm going to use my free action to ask, what are you doing?
It seems to be falling on deaf ears.
Man, Boss Kitty's a man of many words.
I think that's our cue to go.
I'm going to try making a grappling check on Alan as well.
Okay. Make an athletics.
Okay, this will probably suck, but 16.
He beats you. He's still
Of
pulling
course
you.
he does.
He's the legendary, of course he do.
Well, he is this. That's just a natural one. He can't use his legendary thing because he already used it this turn.
Oh,
So I'll give you that. But yeah, sadly not enough. Rodney, your go.
I'm shitting my pants. Oh dear.
Oh, I forgot Mimikyu. Well, Mimikyu got 17 as well, so I'm assuming he's gonna try and pull too, and he fails because he got it too.
Oh, just like me.
Yeah. Rodney,
I don't.
what do you
I
want to do?
don't assume that pulling is gonna do anything either.
Well, you could. You just need really high to do it to break the grapple.
Jeez Louise.
He's kind of like floating off the ground right now with like people hanging off of him.
So
Okay, what's
yeah,
the...
you basically, I mean, unless you want to attack. But do you really?
No, this is nuts if I do that.
I'm like, if we tried it, we just bounce off like Ash.
So, make your move.
Make my grappling move.
Or do
what would
whatever,
that
do
be?
whatever you want, but
If we had enough weight, it'll be mentally strenuous on him eventually.
Oh no.
Mm.
Well, join in the crowd, I guess. What do I need to do?
You need to.
athletics.
Yeah, you need to break his grapple with an
In
athletics.
athletics.
Yeah.
A straight up athletics.
Yeah.
And of course that failed.
Well, maybe not. He could roll terribly, but he got a 25.
No, really. What are you doing?
Spiders, they had some time to rest, so they do have their web back, so they're gonna shoot at Alan.
And everything attached.
Yeah. Okay, they both hit him, so there's like webs sticking off of him now. Mewtwo's turn. He's going to try and pull him closer. He got 19 plus 7.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna grab him and then teleport away. I'm calling it now.
Okay, so Alan goes flying through the air. You all go kind of like tumbling off of him, and he's kind of like against Mewtwo's circle paw thing.
So
Like-
we all just fly off of Alan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
We all like go and like, ah!
his face is in Mewtwo's palm right now. And you hear Mewtwo say, "Your kind is not welcome in this world." And you see this big purple explosion kind of go out the back of Alan's head.
Oh my gosh.
It's clean, might I add, but his body then goes limp.
Oh dear lord.
He's just kind of dangling there now. Then
I
Mewtwo...
just look I just look at this in absolute shock and loss of words.
And then Mewtwo, he has this kind of limp Pikachu hanging from his hand. It's kind of weird because he's not really clenching the head. It's just kind of like dangling there. And he just kind of like throws it really scornfully against the side of the cave wall. And you see like the body just kind of flop over on the ground.
But he was nice.
And then Mewtwo turns away and just walks away.
He was the nice one. Go get laser beam.
You just hear the footsteps just disappear off.
Guys, we're gonna go now.
Not yet.
What the hell do you mean, not yet?
I'm going to take his body with him and give him a proper burial.
The spiders seem to be kind of gathered around the body, looking as sad as spiders can be.
I'm going to take his body and I'm going to give him a proper burial.
Dear God.
We should make sure that none of the villagers see this.
I guess that's where we'll end things off.
Nice. Barster was out for blood, but it was Alan's.
Yeah.
We could not save it.
There you go. Give it an award.
We're just... Wow.
Well, that was an event.
Yeah. Gee, you're gonna have a story to tell Ren when he comes back next week.
We
I have a
just
story to tell Sora.
don't let you too near Sora. There's a
Yes.
reason why Sora didn't come.
Yes.
That's the reason why Sora didn't come, was it?
Maybe.
And I get a really bad feeling that this.
Well,
is
you could have let him
not the
come.
case.
You kind of told him to stay behind, though.
We
Well,
were like,
I
sure.
didn't tell him to stay behind. I said.
Well, you
that's
didn't
what
tell him
want.
to come with you, should I say? You kind of
Yeah. I
can't-
told him if that's what you really want, that's fine.
That was the freaking greatest call you ever made.
Yeah. We can't lose both of our human companions.
Ugh.
Let's just be honest here. That was a scripted death. I agree with Quill. That was gonna happen.
Yeah. Be honest, Crow. Was there anything we could have possibly done?
Well, if you got creative, maybe, but just pulling him was probably not going to help you very much.
Look, it was one turn. Otherwise, it was death.
I suppose the only thing is maybe Rodney could have the immovable.
To
rod,
be
that's
to
pretty
be
much it.
honest, oh yeah, actually, see, like stuff like that, then I would have.
How the hell am I supposed to come up with that?
I
or-
came up with it.
I'm like,
Or-
I could have blinded Mewtwo by using fire and then exploding it into
It
the
was the
smoke
heat of the
cloud.
moment, and we just did whatever we thought was possible.
Just like, what came to mind? Grab it!
There was also stuff Henry could have done too, I think, because he kind of has like a big bag of tricks and a hat of tricks. But
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, but
yeah,
that kind of didn't happen because
yeah,
oh well.
I guess this is the end of the season premiere. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, it is.
well,
We
to
start
be
off
honest,
with
the Meloetta, that happening to the Meloetta kind of put a wrench into things. So it wasn't a soft lock, did it? I just kind of improvised some other stuff. But I guess we'll leave off at there, right there.
We just started off this thing with a bang.
So thank you all for joining, everyone, and we'll be back again next week. Yay!
Yeah, sweet dream.
I'm gonna need some
Started
Mamba
to-
Yeah.
bucks.
Maybe I could actually figure out what happened to my now.
Yeah.
Funny thought.
I'm gonna need some on the rocks after this.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.